My name is Christopher Rea and I teach modern Chinese language, literature, and cinema at UBC. I'm primarily a literary and cultural historian, focusing on the Chinese-speaking world. I'm also a translator of both modern and classical Chinese literature. My research is eclectic, but one of its goals is to trace what might be called alternative cultural histories. How did the ways that Chinese people talk about what's funny change in the modern age? What have modern Chinese writers had to say about the idea of literary cosmopolitanism? Or who are China's cultural entrepreneurs, right? People who make a career not just, say, as an author, but also as a cartoonist, filmmaker, editor, translator, radio personality, or consumer products manufacturer. Or why did people compile collections of stories about fraud at certain historical moments in China and at other moments in the US or the UK? And what can such patterns tell us about social history or about storytelling? My current research project is another departure, a book called Chinese Film Classics. One of the things I've done over the past decade is to expand UBC's course offerings on modern Chinese literature and cinema. Besides fourth-year Chinese language, I teach courses on the city and literature, the rural imagination, the modern Chinese novel, the literature of criminality, and a research course on modern Chinese authors. When I arrived in 2008, UBC had a single course on Chinese cinema, and I redesigned that as history of Chinese cinema, and then designed new courses on global Chinese cinemas, Hong Kong cinema, Chinese film classics, and fiction and film from modern Taiwan. UBC is a fantastic place to study modern Chinese literature and culture because of the breadth and depth of our program, which is growing. My courses focus on how to do things, how to interpret cultural history, how to assess the artistic quality or cultural significance of literary texts, how to make sense of the various claims that people make about China, how to write better, and how to have fun with the Chinese language. I do think it's important to keep things fun. That's why my philosophy of research, teaching, and learning is pretty much the same, just to choose your own adventure.